Hello, hello, welcome in to A&B Crafty Craft Tuesday night live. Tonight we're going to be working on sympathy cards and thinking of you cards. So I did no glass mat tonight because I didn't want the glare affecting you guys. So hopefully you can see and hear me okay. Hi Dorca. How was your day? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and get started. I found it easier to put my laptop here so I can read you guys' comment as long as my laptop doesn't go acting up. Knock on cutting mat. Okay. I'm trying to wake up. I do not have hot coffee tonight. I have iced coffee. Hopefully a lot less stronger so I'm not up all night. So I am going to be using this paper pad for sure. I'm going to go ahead and go through and show you guys what I'm going to be using. So this one is Dried Floral by Paper Studios. Hobby Lobby, of course. I thought these were subtle designs and good for sympathy and thinking of you. You're okay crafting some cards. Love it. Hi. Okay. So earlier or yesterday, my days are running together. I did some. Those are perfect for today, right? I thought so too. I did some prepping. So I did some stamping, some sentiment, and I did some die cutting. So I'll show you guys what I die cut. I had got this as a Spellbinder's cross. Bend it so you can see the curves. So I'll be using this one. I don't know why, but in here I did not receive the God is on your side stamp. Kind of wish I did. So in here there is how many? 4 or 5? Yeah, 5 different sizes across. Obviously I need to put this in an envelope. This is pretty beat up. So I have that I use. I use the inks again. I have some retired Stampin' Up stamps. So this one is a Secret Garden. So I stamped some of these and die cut those. These actually came with the die cuts. So I did that. And what's the other one I really used was this one by Stampin' Up. This one's Thoughts and Prayers. So I did some thinking of you, please know that I care, sharing your sorrow and praying for you stamps. And I just stamped out on scraps. So I have like, these were scraps that I die cut from a little closer. So I did some thinking of you. I have some circles praying for you. Let's see what else. More thinking of you, just different shapes. There was this one that's from their Butterfly Gala Stampin' Up set that says you've been on my mind. And then I did sharing your sorrow. With sharing your sorrow, I feel like is a good one when you have like a mutual person that has passed. I'm gonna try not to get so in depth in the passing part. But I have no sympathy cards in my stash. So I'm excited to get some done just to have in case. Of course, some card bases ready to go. So we're going to start there. And then I did do a couple, 3 12x12 solids. So I have those ready as well. These are like my crosses that I went ahead and had die cut out. Actually, I had my mom die cut these out. I'm not even gonna lie. I was tired. So, I mean, I'm not faking. So I have those die cut. And then these are some like the flowers. Those leaves, and then a couple of different other flowers. All right, let's get started. I have some things I'm going to use here. You guys see okay? Is it clear enough? Maybe. Okay. And I did get a refill for my tape runner, so I'm going to use that. Let me see if I can pick out a backing. I am always pre-cutting these guys. All right, so if you're crafting along, what kind of cards are you working on making right now? Are you doing the same theme, a different theme? Do you pre-cut things out, or do you kind of cut as you go? Ooh, looks like this one. The new row feels a lot smoother for starting off. I know my other one had like got caked up at the tip, and was rolling as if you're rolling a receipt up. So this one I had just cut the background out of that paper pack, and I'm just matting it. I'm there's a little bit of pop of color of these, but I'm trying to keep them very toned down. That's just my personal preference. So let me grab my glue. Or, and all these are still stuck. Pull these off. The mess of die cutting. Okay. I think I got them all out. Not going to worry about too much getting in between. Just go around the big parts so my glue doesn't squeeze out. If I had a fine tip, then I would definitely do that. Okay. Let me see if I can. I'm going to use a block to kind of hold that down for a second. And these, I feel like I wouldn't mail too many of them. Some of them I'll go ahead and glue flat, and then some of them I'll mount them. Like add dimension, in other words. Should use the little cookie thing. Okay. Get that ready to go. If you guys have any comments about, any questions about any of the products I'm using, if I know where I got them, I will be happy to share. So feel free to comment below with any questions. So I'm going to put that one there. I feel like these patterns are not bad. Okay. I guess a gray bow would have been better, but I don't think I have any gray ones made up. So I'm going to use this pink. I believe I have some glue dots. I don't know where the purple bling just came out, but you know, kind of flew out there. Okay, make sure that one doesn't come loose. See, what did you say? I started making cards earlier. I have crosses, die cuts that I believe you or Millie gave me, but now I can't find them all, so I had to skip that. So I'm doing other cards with sentiments. Yes, I sent you some, so you should have some somewhere in your stash, buried with your Happy Meal. That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna choose to use some diamond dots. These are like white incandescent. Incandescent. It just says shade 5001. If anybody's wondering, and I picked these up from Hobby Lobby a while ago because I don't want the bling to be too crazy, but I wanted a little something. Okay. Now I said I was going to be finished by 9:30 tonight. Guys, don't hold me to this. You can hold me to it, maybe. We're gonna try to be done by 9:30. All right, so it's gonna be the first card of that, so you guys can see. For now, I'm gonna leave the insides blank, and then I believe I'll probably like set my scraps aside, or maybe we'll go back and add a strip in the inside because I have, or maybe look, maybe I should do it now. I think I'm gonna do it now. Just because it's the perfect size and I already have it cut. I'm gonna try to do that without messing up my dots that I just put on the front. Okay. We can always go back and stamp something aside. So now that one's done. Card number 1. I'm gonna set this one aside. Of course, I'll show all of them at the end, like I always do. Go on to another one. Let's see. I kind of pre-picked out some stuff and then kind of didn't. This one I'm gonna try to use a gray tone. In this paper, there is a hint of pink in here. We can use the texture side. You're going to see me using both the art glitter glue and the double-sided tape. I just switch back and forth, whatever feels right. Okay. This one. So do you guys find it difficult to make sympathy cards in the moment, or is it a process that you enjoy doing? Or are you doing like me and prefer to have them made ahead of time? Let's see. How do I want to do this? Do I want this? I'm trying to see if I want the thinking of you flat. Here I go debating. And then like the you over. Yep, I think I'm gonna do it flat. Did you say you found the crosses? I found 4, so let's see what I can do. Nice! That's exciting. You know you have to show me when we're done. I'm gonna wanna see for sure. I'm so glad you found them. You make the cards and save them. I see. This is like, I'm gonna be honest. This is like my first time ever doing sympathy cards ever. Like I don't I don't. It's not a card that I necessarily enjoy making. So figured if I do them now and have them, it would be better than not having them. So let's see. Ignore how dirty my stamping block is, guys. It's dirty. I need to clean them. This one I'm gonna lay flat and let it be like the background flower. And then the other 2 I think I'm gonna mount up. Okay. Should have chose a cleaner block to put on film. Okay. Okay, so pick one on here. This one may cut down a little bit. Your second time around making them. See? Like, it's not, I don't think it's a card you just jump up and be like, yeah, I want to make sympathy cards today. Like, I don't say that. And then, like, the other ones, like, thinking of you, please not care. It doesn't necessarily have to be sympathy. It could be anything. Like, just someone going through a difficult time in their life. Like, I feel like this card could go for. That's like paper hanging. Probably cut. Okay. And okay, I kind of like the way that is. Of course, this one I'm gonna add diamond dots, and I see where I think I want to put them in the middle of the flowers, like cluster of them. So we're gonna see. I said I was gonna only pick out one kind of gem to work with. See. See if I can stick one. Nope. I was gonna try to stick one in the middle, but should have did the one in the middle first. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything. And let's see, stick one more on here. I think that's good. Okay. It's going to be my second one. And then I'm going to tilt it to the side so you guys can see the mounting on there. All right, so thinking of you, please know that I care. Do another one. Look at me, I'm proud of myself for trying to have things pre-cut and ready to go. I try. So, I'll take this around. I feel like I'm starting all the cards the same, which is the matted, and they are all A2 size cards, so 5.5 by 4.25. That's usually what I make. I did buy envelopes for the larger card size. What is it, like an A7? I just always, I always have a hard time crafting that big of a card, which is crazy because then, like, every once in a while, I'll run into something that's bigger, like a bigger design or a bigger piece of ephemera where I'm like, oh, I wish I had a bigger card. But normally it's always like A2 size. All right. So I am going to. I think these are some more of the ovals from the Hershey candy bar 6-count packaging. That is some good, like, we call it cardstock. It's prettier than chipboard, but it has that same thickness. Let's say that. Look, that one's. Oh, it's like that one's a little bit cleaner, but it's not really. That one's not really cleaner. I thought it was. Okay. One down. It's weird. I hear my phone going off, but all right. Let me put. Oh, Cricut. I'm gonna use the grid on the mat. It's not. It is, but it's not. Okay. You know what? Surprisingly, I think today's the first day it has not rained in a while. Unless I'm delusional and it's gonna start now. Now that I said something. Okay. I wonder if I gotta cut any of these down. I should have like tucked it. Should have like tucked it behind here. Of course, I glued it. That's okay. Yeah, like that. Try that. You guys hear my poor kid in the back? Both my kids are up. Okay. Trying to like curve the leaf to where I want it to go. And this one, let's slide back behind the praying for you sentiment. Okay. I'm going to put this one flower. I feel like it's quiet evening. Kids back to school for the most part. Okay, I like the flower there. Let me see what I do with my glue dots. I like the flower. I mean, I like the bow there. Which I was going to put it on the cross originally, but I didn't like how much it covered up the cross. So, let's see. Diamond dots there. Not sure if I want them in the middle of the flower this time or not. Tina, I'm stuck with these cards. I don't know what to do. I made some cards earlier, but this cross, I'm like lost. You're lost with the cross? Come on, girl. Let me see. You have any like oval help? Tell me what you have to work with. Look, I like send me a picture. Send me a picture of your little layout. There's so many things you can do. See, the only reason I'm putting like ovals behind it or something to help it stand out. But if you have like a lighter color print, then you don't need like an oval or circle or anything I'm using. Depends on what color your cross is. You could also just go ahead and glitter the whole cross because I know you and glitter. All right, let's move on to another one. But if you're stuck, don't overthink it. I have oval die. See, cut some plain ovals and then do the because 2 out of the 3 cards I already did have ovals, so you can do the oval behind the cross. And the oval doesn't have to be as big as the cross either. See how like this cross is a little bit bigger. This one's actually sitting inside. Holy, I cut a couple ovals. Oof, that's blinding. Okay. Here, cover up some of this metallic because it is messing with my colors on the screen. All right. Yeah, Dorca, go ahead and cover it. Like, cut a few ovals. You don't have to go crazy. You can do some out whatever color you have that you think will look good with the crosses. Debating if I want it. I think I want to offset like so. Like this one, I'm not even going to use the oval. I'm going to use a smaller cross to go in the middle of it. And then I'm going to have to add something else to it. We will see. Yeah, I should actually glue it to card base too. You could put a smaller flower in it. Yep, you could put smaller flowers. That's what I forgot to grab. Could put smaller flowers in the center of the cross. That would be beautiful. Even like a piece of twine. If you've been making cards all day and want to do something different, you could do take the cross and make some bookmarks with them. Okay, so I'm going to try to send this if I want sentiment on here. That covers up the little one too much. This one I think I might just put just the cross on here. Okay. What else could you do? You could layer them, but what did you say? You only had 3 or 4 of them? Or just turn them into embellishments too. You could add stuff to them. This one looked cute mounted, but I really don't have mounting tape that's that thin. I'm gonna cut this one down and see. One, I need a little bit more. Hopefully it doesn't stick out too far. You could so what did I say? Bookmark sentiment. Put them on the ovals. Watch, you're telling me you're stuck, and then you're gonna send me after this live some stunning pictures of your work. Watch. Okay. You know what? I just want to see what this looks like. No, I'll save it. Kind of look cute though. Let me attach this to a card base before I forget. Just should have did that before I mount it. So don't do what I do. Okay. Put on here. Which I did do one that would be really thin. Would be one of these that I stamped on a scrap that said you've been on my mind. I feel like that one would fit good. If I can get it cut thin enough without making it look all crazy. Nice. Okay. So, and then do I have? Oh, that's not bad. Just like that. Or should I mat it? I think I'm gonna leave it like that. A simple "you've been on my mind." All right, glue. You wanted to do too much. Okay. I toss this aside. What's crazy is that I called these calling these sympathy cards, but I did not use a card that said with sympathy or sympathy on it. Which is kind of nice. So you can use these for different reasons aside from sympathy. So I'm gonna add these on here. They make my tip's about to fall off. Okay. That's this one. That's 4. Let's see. Do another one. I'm going to do this one. Let's see. This time I'm going to attach it to the card base before I do mounting and add dimension, I guess you could say. Now, when I brought this paper pack, I don't know, a while ago, like probably over a year, my original thought was thank you cards. And then when I seen that I had used it, I probably used only a couple of sheets out. When I seen the subtle colors, I knew this was what I wanted to use. Okay. Let me go ahead and I'm going to do this bad boy on first. Okay, go ahead and mount this one. I use foam tape like crazy. Okay, let's got it off. And that looks pretty centered to me. Do it down and then add to it. Tuck these guys. My tape will let me. Like that, I think. Trying to make sure it still fit in the envelope. Yeah. If not, we'll make it fit in the envelope. Just thinking of you, please know that I care. It does not necessarily have to be sympathy. It could be you have a friend in the hospital, or they have a family member that's going through something. These would be kind of nice for see, I don't want to make a mistake. if I put this mounting tape on right. Yeah. Nope. Try again. Or let's turn it. Maybe that was the problem. Okay, trying to make sure I could still, like, it doesn't cover up the words but doesn't stick out past the card. That is what I'm going for. Like maybe right there. Okay, so I need to trim this back a little bit. And try to realign it. This way, look. That way. And then make sure it doesn't cover up the sentiment words. There we go. It's a little tricky to get all that on the card. It was just the positioning that I had it. I'm going to add mounting tape here. Not mounting tape, some diamond dots that I just filled. That looks so beautiful. Thank you. I'm going to try to just put 4 in the center. Like 4 in one and 3 in the other. I thought I had already put, it's at the tip of my glue. I'm looking for it. There's one, yeah. But there's one. I think when I went to add more glue, it just stuck to it. But I found it. Okay. So here's the other one. The dots, we're going to wait for those to dry. Someone's probably chiming in and wondering where's the whole crafting mess. It's here. The crafting mess is to the side. Okay. So this paper, I think I want to trim it down just slightly. I'm not even sure. 4. 3 3/4. And that should be by 5. Yeah. And this. I want another piece of this gray. Let me see how wide this strip is. Looks like 2.5 by 5. So I'm gonna go a quarter out from that. Over here knocking over glue and everything. Let's see. But I'm still gonna cut it by 5. Try this. See how it comes out. Okay. And of course, for some reason, it's like a little edge. Just trim it. Try to even it up. You must be really focused on what you're doing. I mean, we're having like a silent night. Quiet. I think I'm just focused on what I'm doing. Just slide down just a little. So focused. I'm trying to think. You're funny. Don't think about it. Just do it. Okay. Let's do this one on here. I'm trying to focus over here. You're funny. It's like glitter and metallic, and it's gonna take a minute to glue. Which I glue it to my mat. Okay. That's pretty funny. So I think that seems to be. I need to switch it up. I feel like I've done a lot of cards with like one leaf up and then one down. I think I need to do something different. I think I got an idea too. Did it? Still gluing. Put the other block on that one. Can't leave my children up for the moment. Okay. She like off to the side. Did you dry yet? Where I need the hot glue. And just hot glue it. Okay. So my hope was that the little cross in the middle would hide where I could put some of the mounting tape at, but it looks like I still need to cut it down. So I'm going to cut it down and try to hide it exactly where you won't see it. So I was trying to think of what we can do for next weekend. I mean, not next weekend, but next week. It feels like a weekend. Like we haven't colored in a while. Let's see. I'm still try to center it. And then maybe I can put like a tad blue. Okay. Looking good. Okay. Maybe. This one, the only sentiment that I've done, I'm gonna do another, no, I might not. I might leave this one plain and then this could be for any reason. But I will add some diamond dots. I'm cracking up over here. I'm like, what's wrong with my heat gun? Girl, it's not plugged in. Oh my goodness. I feel like I did that one time on here. Did I not? That's hilarious. That's how I felt. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday with my embroidery machine. I went to do an order and the my machine would not turn on for anything. And I don't know how, but I guess the plug was loose or something and I had to jiggle it, but I was freaking out. Like, so that's funny. Okay. Now you just need to put like a sticky note on your heat gun, your glue gun, and be like, make sure I'm plugged in. Just write it with a Sharpie on the side. In order to work, I need to be plugged in. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this mat. You got it plugged in. We're almost at an hour. You're just not plugging it in. I was joking. I'm surprised it hasn't been plugged in all day. Okay, got that. Gotta mat this. See something. I was just seeing if this look better. It doesn't though. All right. Now that you said that, I'm like looking to make sure my laptop is plugged in, just in case. Right, this one. Now I have like a lot of white stuff die cut out because I feel like I'll end up with a whole bunch of white scrap. So I pre-cut a lot of things and shapes, and I'm like, I love how convenient it is, but I feel like I need to do that with all the colors. So I just have like an assortment ready to go. Baby girl, she's crying. Okay, I'm gonna glue this one down, and then the praying for you, I'm going to do something with it. And of course I have like, oops, this thing sticking out. Okay. I don't want it in the middle. I wonder if I have just do this. So far, I'm putting mounting tape on like all of them. I have this whole thing. I have mounting tape on the that flew to the laptop. All right. Sticky hands. I'm gonna put it down here in the corner and then see if I can jazzy up or do something with it. Actually, I feel like maybe not. Oh, now I'm getting a little. What am I gonna do? Oh, I know what I can do. All right, so I have this. I call it burlap twine. It's just twine. And I'm gonna cut. Let's see. I want to add some form of texture or something else. Okay, and then see if I just had a glue gun that wasn't plugged in. Kind of like it right here. Here we go. And then they're gonna put some diamond dots because that seems to be my theme. I need one more. There we go. There's that one. Simple praying for you. I believe you. I believe you, HD, made some flowers out of burlap. I'm slow. What is HD? Had? Hey, your glue gun is plugged in. Yay! Now you have your glue gun plugged in. Oh, it's been a great night. I hope you have. I'm just joking. No, the glue gun's finally plugged in. Time to say bye. All right. So I could go cut. Another strip of paper, but I have an idea, and I'm not even going to reach for my paper cutter. I'm just going to cut this. Well, let me do the texture side facing up. Yay, your glue gun. Is it working now that it's plugged in? I meant to say that I believe you had made some burlap flowers. You know what? I'm not even sure, to tell you the truth. I know I had made some out of tissue paper. Or no, I made some out of crepe paper. Like you use that you get that crepe paper for what is it, party streamers and stuff. I made some out of that before. Hmm. Alright. I'm going to try to be done in 30 minutes. We'll see. So I have some stuff over here. Let's see what I got going on. I'm hiding all the goodies off to the side. All of them. Oh, come on. I want to have a little thing in it too. All right, let's see. So I've been arranging, it seems like my pattern has been like one up, one down. So I'm going to attempt to not do that this time. Let's see, I might end up actually cutting one of these. So let's do, let me pick it. Maybe. I'm liking the way this is looking. I don't really have blue in there, so I'm not going to use blue flowers. May use the pink, possibly. Or the I want more of the greenery sticking out somehow. Kind of like the way that looks. So let's see. Maybe if I had pink, but I don't. Like a pastel looking pink. I don't have it near me. I'm not gonna say I don't have it. So I was thinking about that to back this this one, or we can use a piece of this. See if I can cut straight. I say, let me see if I can cut straight, and then my hands start shaking. All right, let me try to even this up. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Okay. Yes, Alejandra. Okay, go potty. Okay. All right, that looks pretty even. And then I think what I'm going to do is try to make these guys pop up. The flowers and the greenery at the bottom corner. You can't cut straight to save your life. Look at me either. I feel like I'm glad that's not like a test on the driver's test. Yeah, cut a straight line. I would totally fail. Completely. No baba leche. So did you ask your grandma really nicely? It's because it's late. You want water? You can have some mommy's water. Okay. If you give me a few minutes, then I'll get you some. Okay. Go lay down and finish watching TV for a little bit. I don't. It's strawberry. Strawberry shortcake is on? Yeah, I don't like it. Oh, I used to love that. I you love that. That show, yeah, Strawberry Shortcake. I used to watch it as a little girl. When you just don't have to watch it when you cry. You won't. They won't make you cry. I just cried at grandma, and then grandma didn't let me. She's gonna get you a little bit. Look, see, say thank you, Grandma, for your leche. Thank you. Say gracias, abuela. Okay. My little girl is always telling her grandma. Let me do this one because these both have like the same amount like border going on. Told you guys my kids are up and they always find me. Well, she always finds me. She knows exactly where to look. I love you, Alejandra. I'll tell her. That's one I gotta watch. I feel like I'm gonna have two little craft thieves. Okay. So I finally did something different with the leaves. That makes me I'm excited. Oh, I kind of like that. I'm not really sure. Yeah, no. Hold on. Now I'm playing with it just a little bit. For using crosses, I feel like hmm. Decisions. I finished my cross card. Yay! See what you can accomplish when you plug in your glue gun? I'm just joking. I'm joking. I love you. Don't come after me. I can't wait to see it. I kind of want this here. Or is that too much? Let me see. Let me like hold it closer and you guys can be like, yay, nay. Okay. See how like my thought was to kind of put it down here, or do you feel like it's taken away from the flowers? You're laughing at the glue gun. That's funny. I don't know. I kind of like it there, or hmm, or is that too much? I don't know. I'm indecisive. I kind of like it there. Okay. I'm just gonna glue it. I always feel like there's no wrong in crafting. So like there is no right or wrong. It looks good there. Okay. Um, let me do this part first. I don't know what's going on with my art glitter glue, but it is not. I don't know if it's the material that I'm using, but it's not gluing today. Or maybe my toddler switched it out. There, yeah, I think so too. On the thing, I'm gonna do it. I think she gave me her Elmer's glue and took the art glitter glue. Oh man, okay. Let me tuck it back under here. Kind of blends in with the paper, but not really. Okay. Now I'm gonna add. I have to add my bling dots, and I can see the center of these flowers calling my name. Bling dots, diamond dots, diamond dots. is what I'm using. Sorry. Okay. So throw all these on here. It's funny because the smaller yellow ones, I'm putting like 4 because their centers are a little bit bigger. And then the bigger flower, the center is a little bit smaller, so I'm only putting like 1 diamond dot. Okay. Said I was going to make a flat card too, and I have yet to make a flat card. But here's this one. I kind of really like the metallic cross there. I think if I redid this, I would put either silver strip here behind it or matte this piece on the metallic silver. But looks good. Or even matte the sharing your sorrow. But all right, let's see. How much time we have? Like 15, a little more than 15 minutes. The only problem with me pre-cutting stuff is that I want to go through and use all of it that I pre-cut. And if that's the case, I'll be up quite a few. Let me find one I haven't quite used. I think I haven't used this. This pink. Let me put this one down. I'm going to use a combination of these two together. Let me cut this one to, let me do it like this. Okay. Quarter by, I had to rethink what I just cut. All right, 5, 3 1/4 by 5. I like that too. If I cut things out, I want to use everything. I do. Or what I'll do is like, if it's a project, is that I'll put everything from that project or that collection together. They are coming out really good. Thank you. Yeah, I will put everything like these all together, and then that way, if I ever decide to revisit the project or if I want to use them for something else, I can. But they'll be together. But that's me. Like, I'm always torn between putting stuff together or building up like a collection. Like, I would love to just have an abundance of these already ready to use. But I keep saying, like, I have cards pre-made, and I was going to organize them into, like, sections and do, like, birthdays, graduation, sympathy, congratulations, baby, all that stuff together. And, I forgot I just said I was going to two-tone this paper. Talking. That's what I get for talking. So I'm going to get the paper out. So, like, I need to organize them. That way when I go to pick out a card, it is a lot, how wide is this? Sorry. 3, 2 1/4. So I'm going to go 2 1/2. So, yeah, so it'll be a lot easier for me to find cards and actually gift them instead of digging through my stash. Like right now, I have different cards in different containers. Like I have some, did not cut all the way. I have some Christmas mixed in with birthdays. Don't ask me why. Really, it should go like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year, and then the other ones should be like birthdays and stuff like that. I was really proud of myself though for sending out cards this month. So I'm gonna try to keep it up for the rest of the year, and then next year I'm gonna try to make sure that I do it. I don't know why I didn't use the paper cutter to cut this. Talking. So next year I'm gonna try to let that be one of my card making goals to make sure I send cards out to everyone, and for all reasons, not just birthdays. But some of these, like the thinking of you, would it even be cute for just letting a friend that you haven't been able to get together because of life happens, just spontaneously sending them a card, letting them know that you're thinking of them. I'm old school. I love receiving cards. I love receiving cards and sending cards. I can't really. Um, I don't really really love e-cards. What was it, Yahoo or somebody had came out with like where you could email cards, and I was just like, it felt less personal. Now with digital art, of course you can. No, what did you do? There it goes. Now with digital art, you can definitely be a lot more creative, being because you can create art and then send it to someone, and there's a lot more thought that goes into that process, which is nice. So I'm gonna put this one here, and then I'm gonna try to build something around it. That's what I get for not putting my pen in there. Look how caked up this pen looks bad. Look at that. Nothing but, and I broke it. I was trying to pull the glue off of it and completely broke it. Okay. Let me find another pen. Nothing beats a homemade personal card that it's my special. Right. All right, this pen's going to work for now, and I'm going to try not to break it. Okay. But yeah, like, I don't know. I love it. I save all the cards I receive, whether they're homemade or not. But I have, like, a cousin and my hairdresser. Both of them are like, they look forward to receiving my handmade cards, and they keep them. They're like, we may never look at them again, but we sure keep them, like, all together. Actually, that's a lie. Not just one cousin. I guess a couple cousins. I don't know what my aunt does with my cards I make her. I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna ask her one day. Like, what do you do with all the cards that I send you homemade? Do you keep them? All right. So I kind of want to try not to do the up and down like I've been doing, but maybe this time I can build it. Let's see. That's the other good thing about having the pieces already done is that you can sit around and play with it. I don't want to cover up too much of the cross either. So where the thread came from. Possibly. Okay. Or actually, no. I'm like, yeah, but no. That flower's too big. Let me try these. Because I don't want that much pop of color. Do, but I don't. All right, maybe that. I think I made up my mind. And then this is so unleveled. Let's just go with it. That's true. Handmade anything is always better. I agree. Yes, that one. Yeah. Thanks for the input. You see how indecisive I am? Like when I don't have it planned out, but that's okay because I mean, you get to see the whole creative process. Oh, look at me. I got about 10 minutes left. Okay. With mounting tape just stuck every everywhere. All right, let's see if I can pull this guy up. Ooh, would it be really? That's the afterthought. If I had another like metallic, smaller cross cut out, I could put it behind this one, and then that little, the little part in the middle would shine through. And really, I'm like, really could just use a scrap to go behind it, but all right, let's stick that down. Let's see if I can rearrange. Or you know what? Could have tucked it behind there. But okay, let's just go here to here. This one might be cute with a piece of that burlap twine too. Okay. Put the block on there to help me out. Okay. So if you have not already and you have chimed in, please give a like. And if this is something you enjoy watching, crafting along, please go ahead and subscribe, share the video. If you didn't have time to watch me tonight, go ahead and save it to your watch later playlist. But all right, oh, stick. There we go. Now let me use some of the pieces of mounting that I have all laying around. Now, do I like mounting you? All right, don't hate me for what I'm about to do. All I did was clip it so I can fit it closer in there towards my mounting tape. Just cut a perfectly beautiful flower, that's okay. And then I'm going to attempt to make like, oh, that's too small. Doing a longer piece, a piece I can grip. All right. I'm going to attempt to do like a small burlap bow. If the arthritis in my hands will allow me to. Let's see. There we go. And then try to get it as little as possible. Just gonna cut off these tails. And some blue dot for this. Okay, kind of adjust it. We go, and then of course, like I've been doing all of them, I'm gonna go ahead and add some diamond dots. And honestly, I didn't use much pattern paper for these cards. And like my little scrap pile for them is not real big, which is great. Come up. I'm stuck. Um, kind of. Guess you really don't have to squeeze one underneath the leaf, but I was like, "That's my hair." No, it's the burlap. The twine coming undone. Let's see. Just need like the slightest glue. There we go. Drop of glue ever. Uh-oh, and then I bumped this one. Bump that back in place. All right. Looking so cute. Thank you. I'm loving the layering on these, like layering them up. 27. Okay. I was like, do we have time for one more? Yep. Okay, I have one more card base left. So we're going to use this card base and then I'm going to call it quits. Let me see if I can do it without cutting into any more of my paper pack. Let's see what scraps I have here. Now, I still have, I overstamped, and that was because I had so many of them not them, I had so many pieces of white pre-cut die cuts. Move these in a frame. Like, look at this abundance. But then these could just be added to my like sentiment pouch, and I could save them for another time or like last minute cards. So let's see. I have some interesting pieces of scraps here. I think I'm gonna do this the opposite way. Oops, that one flew across the desk. So that's how I cheated. And honestly, I think I want to do it the other way, maybe. And then, because I haven't done, I have a thinking of you. Let me do another sharing your sorrow, because the whole theme is for like this one. I'm going to attempt to cut it straight. And you know what? I'm going to cheat and just shift it up and use it as a guide. Okay. And then I'm going to cut. Look, I'm creating more scraps, but that's okay. All right. So I don't think I'm going to use those. Let me glue this down. What is going on? See, it did it again, where it just balls up at the top, and it's like pulling teeth. I think it's just from me not getting all the the glue off. So I'll fix that later. Now it's happened to me the second time since having that tape runner. Alright. This is me using my scraps on this last card. Turn it over. To the back of that one. And actually, let me see. I know I wanted this here, but give me like a bigger cross. So I'm going to put a sentiment there like that. Or, alright, I might put a smaller one and glue this together. Uh-oh, I'm 1 minute late from signing off. Alright, let me finish this up. What else do I have to use? Sitting here debating. So, yep, I kind of like it. Okay. I'm going to slide it over just so I have room. Put everything to the side. I wonder if I want a gray one or there's like I have this guy. Alright, let's do this first. Tell you, this video would be so much longer if I did not do all the die cutting and stamping ahead of time. Which that would be good for like a crafting marathon. To do that whole process. Okay. Now this guy, I think I messed up because I don't want to cover him up. But I want the cross to stand out. So I am going to, that'll covering up the sentiment. I'm going to do it like that. Actually, let me choose a bolder one. There I go, Dorka, indecisive. Yeah, I'm going to go with the bolder one. It's going to stick out a little bit more. Alrighty. Me hurry, because I said 9:30 and it's a little bit later than 9:30. And of course I gotta show all the cards in just a moment. Should I lie? This one doesn't need it, so this goes here. The flower, use the dimension off the flower to glue this bad boy on here. Okay. Hopefully tonight I have given you guys some ideas. Alright, and then I forgot about these little guys, these little leaves. So I'm going to see if I can tuck a few in here. To fill this guy out. And I'm just playing with it. Alright, that's kind of cute. I'll show you a close-up in just a moment. Tuck it back behind there. And same for this one. So of course I said I was going to make a non-dimensional card, and then I got stuck with dimension. I should have slid you up just a little bit. And I'm stuck there now. It's okay. Kind of feel like, yeah, I'm gonna pop one right at the top too. So of course I did not make a flat card at all. Oh, I love these little leaves. Okay. Now I kind of want something there, and I do have, yep, another cross to layer. So they're looking good for this being your first time making these kind of cards. Well done. Thank you very much. Now, this is not a go-to for me, but okay. That for a second, and then we'll put a gem here and a flower. And another thing I could have did is, if I didn't have this pre-stamped, I could have did the sharing your sorrow a little more farther over. So if I was to remake this card design, it's exactly what I would do. Just shift the sentiment over when I stamped. But I stamped all these in the middle because I wasn't really sure how I was going to utilize them. But okay. So that was the final card for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and scooch over all my little goodies. Put those out the way. I still have a pile of goods, so I have room to make more. And I did not use much paper at all out of that paper pack. Save the scrap. All right. Then I'll show the final cards. Dork, are you still crafting, or are you done? Give me trying to clean up my mess prior to ending the live. Ha ha ha. All right. My little bitty mess, but it's just because I want to bring the cards in and show you guys. And I don't want everything in the way. All right. I think that's good enough. Move the mounting tape off my laptop. So when I close it and go to open it, my thing won't be stuck. Okay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Wow, I did not realize there is 10 cards total. So, thank you guys so much for joining me and watching the live. I appreciate it. Dorka, I can't wait to see yours. Anybody else wants to send me anything, you can send me a message through A&B Crafty Craft on Facebook, and I would love to see your creations. Or also, you can post and hashtag A&B Crafty Crafts, and I will go on Instagram and look up your beautiful artwork. So either way, but these are our sympathy cards. We have them ready to go for if we shall need them. Hopefully we won't, but thinking of you, keeping, praying for you, prayers, everything. So we have an abundance for the sad days for uplifting cards. All right. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful night and see you next Tuesday. Bye.